Welcome back, everyone, here to Bronx Talk State. Got a very special video for you guys. We are going to be talking about 6 trade deadline targets for the New York Yankees. Talk about some guys that we really think would be a good fit for the New York Yankees.
At number 6, we have Jorge Soler. He's a right fielder for the Miami Marlins, but he would probably slide over to left for the Yankees because that's really what they need, a left fielder right now. And he's having a solid season. His OPS plus is in the 120s. And I sort of think of him as like a mini Stanton. His exit velocity numbers are great. He's not going to play that great defense, but he's going to hit the ball really hard. And if he gets the right launch angle, it's going to go a really long way. He does have an opt-out next year, and if he keeps hitting like this, he's probably going to take it. So that's why it would almost make sense for him to be a trade deadline guy. And I'll tell you this, if you have Soler in left, Judge in center, Judge in right, Bader in center, Stanton DHing, I'm not really worried about that outfield defense. Like Soler's not going to be great, but I think it's good enough. And then your lineup becomes so much better. Because his exit velocities are great. Yeah, he's going to strike out a little bit, but he's a good hitter.
At number 5, we got Carl Edwards Jr. He's a relief pitcher for the Washington Nationals. He's 31 years old. In 15 games this season, he's 1-1, posted a 1.84 ERA in 14.2 innings, racked up 10 strikeouts, and posted a 1.30 WHIP. He's in the final year of arbitration. He's making $2,250,000 this year in 2023. And in the 2024 season, he is an unrestricted free agent. And I really like this move. If you're bringing a guy like Carl Edwards Jr., you slide him into that bullpen. As we know, the Yankees have a really good bullpen, and you just bolster it up even more. You add on to a strength, and that bullpen gets a lot deeper.
At number 4, we have Eduardo Rodriguez. Now, Yankee fans have definitely heard of this name before. He was with Boston for a while. Then 2022, he signed a 5-year deal with Detroit, but he has an opt-out in 2024, and if he keeps pitching how he is this year, he's 100% taking that opt-out and getting a lot more money. In 8 starts, he has a 1.57 ERA, averaging 8.2 Ks per 9, and his savant numbers are also really good. So, I mean, the Yankees kind of need another starter, especially since we don't know what's the state with Rodon right now. So I think a starter would really benefit them because, I mean, there's too many guys in the rotation right now that we're just not feeling comfortable with. And especially since the Yankees are trying to win games and catch up in the division, it's just not good enough right now, the rotation.
Yeah, absolutely. And I really like that move, bringing in a solid veteran. He's a lefty, obviously, left-handed pitchers in Yankee Stadium. That's what we like to see. And he's pitched in the World Series. He's pitched on the brightest stage. He's won a World Series. So I really like that move a lot. And I think it would definitely bolster that rotation and really help the Yankees down the stretch. At number 3, we got Joc Pederson. He's an outfielder for the San Francisco Giants. In 80 at-bats this season, he's batting .225, 4 homers, 16 RBIs, posted a 7.73 OPS. 31 years old. This season, he did accept the qualifying offer of $19,650,000 with the Giants, and he becomes an unrestricted free agent in 2024. And I think Joc Pederson would be a really good fit for the Yankees. Lefty bat, you could slide him in the middle of the order. I think he would really complement Anthony Rizzo in that lineup, having 2 very powerful left-handed bats in there. And I mean, this guy is super clutch, just like Soler. I mean, this guy's won 2 World Series. He was a huge part helping the Braves win that World Series and the Dodgers as well. So he's definitely played on the biggest stage, and I think Joc Pederson would definitely be a good fit.
At number 2, we have Brent Rooker. He's a left fielder for the Oakland A's. We just saw him when the Yankees played Oakland last series, and he is completely broken out this year. He was traded from Kansas City to Oakland last year. Kansas City probably not thinking much of it because he was kind of a below average guy, and now he's leading the league in OPS and slugging, and he has 10 homers. Could this be a fluke? It's possible. It's still 30 games, but his StatCast numbers really back it up. And he's 28 years old. He's still in pre-arb, making the league minimum. I guess the question is really, will the A's trade him? I'm not 100% because, I mean, he's 5 years of control. I mean, maybe the A's want this guy in a few years to help them win, but if they're looking to trade him, they think this his value is at an all-time high. I think he's a really, really good fit for the Yankees.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they'd get a lot of value back for him and really bolster up their, minor league system. So I don't totally know what the A's are going to do, but he would definitely be a really good fit. At number one, we got Cody Bellinger, outfielder for the Chicago Cubs. He's 27 years old, and this season in 132 at bats, he's batting 288 with 7 home runs, 19 RBIs, 9 stolen bases, and posted an 890 OPS. And Cody Bellinger has just absolutely broken out this season, former MVP, and he's having a really, really good season. This past offseason, he signed a 1-year, $17.5 million contract with the Cubs. And in 2023, he's making $12.5 million. And in 2024, there's a mutual option to bring him back for $25 million. And if both sides don't agree on that option, then there's a $5 million buyout, which is going over to the 12.5 million, why it's 17.5. Also, there is a $1 million incentive for comeback player of the year. And Cody Bellinger's no joke. I think a lot of Yankee fans, wanted this guy a while ago. Some fans wanted him in the offseason. He would be just a perfect fit. He's hitting for power. He's making contact. The stats look great, and just sliding him in the middle of the order would really complement Anthony Rizzo, really balance out that lineup. And for Yankee fans, you guys probably know this, but Cody Bellinger worked with Matt Holliday this offseason to help, fix his swing, which was the same thing Matt Carpenter did to kind of revive his career. So Cody Bellinger's no joke. And right now, I think he's the best fit for the New York Yankees.
I agree. They need a left fielder. And I was on board with not going after him in the offseason just because it was a complete gamble. But now that he's proved it,
Yeah.
yeah, you're going to have to give up some prospects. But, I mean, go for it. I think he might be the best left fielder on the market. And he could even play some center. So I think it's the perfect fit for the Yankees. He's going to do great in Yankee Stadium.